It's Week 9 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brock Bowers. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's going to be a good one just ahead on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Head up. This is right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Jalen Wright for the touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd and 10. Daniels gonna throw again. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Wow! Back on the ground and back to right. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. York's kick is good. And the visitors will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. A short one taken by Hawkinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Benson. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll go again with Benson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Here we go. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, Stroud. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's right. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And he's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the 1st down, and here comes 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A carry here for Wright. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On the ground, this is right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll send their tight end left. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Daniels now on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball start, offense.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To the air again is Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for...
And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers for the score. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 2. The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side here, caught by Baker.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. He had no choice but to throw it away. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action. Here's Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The rest of this game is all going to come down to getting stops. You find yourself down pretty big here in the first half. You have to get the ball back to your offense as many times as possible, but you can't keep giving up scoring drives, whether it's field goals or touchdowns. You need punts. You need takeaways. give your offense a chance to start climbing back.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. This one brought in by Hawkinson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 28-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Stroud. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's going to be taken down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. You don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Slides extra point, up and good. Panthers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He's spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Slot man in motion right. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Rice open, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Stroud to throw. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Stroud. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now, Stroud. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's going to have a Panthers first down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
That's another Carolina Panther.
Now Stroud. That's complete to Baker. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Panthers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Anthony Richardson. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they trail the visiting Eagles at halftime. The Eagles trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Texans have the lead in that one. Malik Neighbors, a touchdown reception. We watched a solid performance out of running back Jalen Wright. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, it's Stroud. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Cedric Johnson on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Stroud. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On play action, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Tight end going in motion here. Daniels now on 1st down. Yeah! Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, it's Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. To the air again is Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
That's caught left side by Bowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright. He is in. Jalen Wright has a touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill, so great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense, Rashee Rice, set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Stroud to throw here on first down. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, even the big guy couldn't barrel ahead for just a couple yards and pick up that first. That's really impressive by that defensive front to not only hold up, but to force 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw with Daniels. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one hot in the air and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense. And now, following the turnover, we have an injury. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A second down throw for Stroud. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now Stroud. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Stroud going to set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Daniels going to throw again. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. The man in motion is Watson. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the toss, they'll run. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. The man in motion is Watson. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Carolina. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On on play action. Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again. Daniels. Going for it all. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Wright. Touchdown. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
York, good on the extra point. And the visitors will go up by 7.
Panthers 27.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a high...
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day.
This one fielded out beyond the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll find McMillan here. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, The balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. A shotgun handoff to right. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. Result is a first down.
Throwing is Daniels.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Wright for the touchdown. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score. Visitors 41. Panthers 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Fighting off defenders here, he'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10.
Stroud. He'll get this to Baker. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 50-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
On the quick, right?
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now, Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give here to Wright. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They run again with Wright. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's 2nd down. Now Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Already.
Here's Stroud. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. Throw across his body is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for our visitors. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.